2020. Definitely, you're listening to the biggest radio station. It's 106.1 Next Radio. Yours truly, the only true audio visual radio. You can catch us on Star Times. The channel is 243, or better still, on the Afro mobile app, wherever you desire. We are both on the radio and TV side. And again, you will find us on the traditional way. It's 106.1. Better still, you could take very good use of the World Wide Web. It's www.nextradio.co.ug. I love it when we talk affordability. I love it when we talk, costs. I love it when we talk growth. I love it when we talk owning your own house and your own home. Now, previously last week we had a conversation with the team from Affordable Housing, and it was such a wonderful experience. We've been receiving so many of the messages and so many of the questions, and for now we as well will have a conversation with the lady and the gentleman. Allow me also to say, guys, it's a pleasure to have you. I have Brian, I have Adrian as well, but in a better way I will let them introduce themselves to us, and we surely will pick it from there. Let me begin with Adrian. Adrian, please, if you could introduce yourself to our listeners and our viewers on Next Radio.
Okay, thank you. I'm called Adrian Asingwire from Universal Multipurpose Enterprise. I'm the sales manager as well as the marketing manager.
All right, Brian? Brian, please, if you could introduce yourself to our viewers and our listeners, and we'll proceed right from there.
My name is Brian Kakodio from Universal Multipurpose Enterprises, and I'm here to discuss and participate in how someone can acquire property. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brian and Adrian. And I think in our subsequent conversations, we may be able to have someone else, maybe Priva would join us in a minute or two. But allow me to say it's a special welcome, and thank you very much for joining us on Next Radio. Now, everybody else there who is listening to Next Radio right now, get your pen, get your paper. There's more than enough information that you will pick from our conversation, all right? And in case you've been planning, or maybe you feel you want to have a home on your own, but there's so much that is holding you back, we are breaking barriers today on this conversation. Let me get into even another bigger, business side right here Next Radio. It's time for the business news. Now that we've had the introductions, when we return, we'll dig deep into the realest of the business, talking owning your home, but in a very, very affordable way. We'll be right back after this. Stick around. It sounds of the good life, the LED radio, teaming up with Wiz on this one. This particular one is called Cuckoo. I must say one of my favorites from the team, man. Yeah, it's a Throwback Thursday. How is your Thursday? A little bit of a drizzle out there in Kampala. You could let us know as well if you're catching us right from outside Kampala. Let us know how it is in your area code. How are the 42 days of the partial lockdown taking you? If you're just joining us, welcome to The Transit, and we're having a conversation, and it's in line with you having your own house. Can you imagine? It's a dream that so many of us have, and how about if we brought you to the awareness of how we can bring it to life? This is with Universal Housing. It's very, very affordable, and online with me, I have Adrian, I have Brian Kakodio as well. They'll be letting us know how this is affordable. Adrian, if you can hear me, just say yay.
All right.
Lovely, wonderful. Okay, so Adrian, you as the salesperson, as the person doing the marketing, what is that word you could give to me? If I wanted to, have a look, I'm pretty much interested. I've saved my money. I'm not waiting for the government money. And I want to take a look and maybe, if interested, get into buying as well during this period. How can that be done? How is the arrangement worked out?
All right. There are three ways you can do it. Number one, we can do it virtually. We can send you the virtual tour of the project that you're interested in. Let me say you want a 2-bedroom in Nigeria. We can send you a 2-bedroom, a virtual tour of the 2-bedroom in Nigeria. If you actually want the real life feeling, we can go there and we do it for you. We talk to you as you're taking a look at the apartment. Then the second is you let us know if you're comfortable coming to the site.
Oh, especially
If you're not, yes, especially during this time. If you're not, we let it be, and we close. We insist on us just doing the virtual tours. Then the third is we come and we take up an appointment. Then we come and get you from home, and then we go take a look at the site, and we decide on where we are going.
All right, and now that when it's come
But
to
basically, as per what we are doing right now, is the virtual tour.
all right, okay.
Because there is discouragement of movement.
I know movement is exclusive to the essential workers.
Essential workers.
Absolutely, but how about someone is wondering? Yes, it's okay. I can have the virtual tour. I have my money, but I want to find reason as to why I should buy instead of renting in this time and this period. What's the advantage of buying over renting in this time?
I mean, the first is you stop spending money. You spend it once, this is mine for good, because you're getting a condominium, you get condominium titles, and the titles are freehold. So this is mine for good, instead of renting, where every month at the end of it, I believe even some people are being knocked on at their doors right now as I speak. So if you buy now, you save yourself from all that hassle. Instead of the money that you would have spent on rent, you're now spending it more on food, especially during this time where people are lacking a lot.
And Adrian, now that
it's a win-win saving situation.
All right, and now that you're talking about a win-win situation in terms of saving money, buy once and you don't have to go through the hassle of every month. What are these prices that we are talking about? What prices are you offering clients right now? Maybe that would give us a clear picture of what I have in my bank is good for me to go forward.
Yes, I understand. Right now we have apartments that are going for as low as 90 million.
Okay.
In Nigeria, and for as low as 115 in Nalia. And this apartment is not that you're just getting an apartment, you're getting a completely done house with everything that you need inside at just 90 million.
Only
Why wouldn't you do that?
90 million, 90. I'm done with business.
Thank you very much. 90 million and you're done with the business. And it is yours with a title, with the amenities that are coming with a particular project that you've chosen, the swimming pool, the gym, you get your own Yaka meter, you get your own national water meter. So really you save a lot, and we prevent you from a lot of hassle.
Sounds like very good news, especially to those that have been thinking, how about the prices? I think we need some time to let our listeners, adjust to the same, let it sink in completely and understand exactly what we're talking about. If you've just had 90 million in Nigeria, you have a home. As in, it is that simple. Guys, if you don't understand what we're talking about, take some time, take some water right now, let it sink in, and we're just getting started with this conversation. We'll make some cash, and when we return, we'll be talking about the other amenities, the payment plan. I know some of us are looking forward. Probably now you feel you're already convinced and you want to understand, how do I pay? What do I get? I know it's all about my housing, and we also want to know, in this time of the pandemic, how is affordable housing handling the entire situation? All that coming up in a bit when we return. That's Jordin Sparks, of course, together with Chris Brown. The name of the song is No Air. This particular one at the 51st Grammys, it did get Jordin Sparks her first nomination in the Grammys for Best Pop Collaboration. It's playing on 106.1 Next Radio. Certainly, yes. Listening to the vibe right now. And if you're just joining us, there's some good news we have for you. You're thinking of having a home for yourself. It could be now, it could be later. Hey, how about we talk of breaking the barriers, keeping the hopes alive? And that could happen to you just as simple or as quick as you making up your mind. It's all on 106.1 Next Radio. Now, before we went into the break, we were having a conversation with the team from Universal Housing, affordable housing, just to say, and we were already talking about the prices. Just been told 90 million, or at 90 million, you can have a home for yourself in Nigeria. Okay? At only 90 million. And also, just to let you know, it's the easier way. You also do it once, and you're away from spending money every single weekend. Now, I am still in company of Adrien from Affordable Housing, who is also the sales and head of marketing, bringing us to the know of how one can find themselves a comfortable home in a comfortable place at an affordable price. Now, Adrien, before we went into this break, you told us that one can choose, you can do the virtual inspection, you go to the site, and virtually I can be able to see the projects that are coming up or maybe make a choice. Now, in a moment where I've already made a choice and I'm comfortable, I'm like, 90 million, that one that you've showed me in Nigeria is the one I want. So then how do we go about the booking? How do I make my booking? How much do I need to book with?
Then from there, you say a floor preference.
Okay.
Let me say you want the third floor. From there, then we choose the unit number, third floor, unit 8. I'm just giving an instance. Third floor, unit 52.
All right. Is that one taken? Let's begin from there. Is that one taken? I could want to choose that one for myself.
Of course, by the time I give it to you, it is not taken.
Okay.
It is available.
Okay. All right.
So then it's 52. Then we send you the banking details. We have 3 ways. If it's a client who is abroad, they can do SendWave, or they can do the mobile banking. They can do mobile money. So we send you all the details that you need in order to send us that booking fee of 5 million. The booking fee is 5 million, people. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 million. And then the unit is.
All right, Adrien. So the
from booking. From the booking, then we give you a payment period of 24 months, or in whatever way that you agree with me or my team, the person who has taken you to site, the sales person who has taken you. Then we do the sale agreement. Then we take it from there. You start your monthly payment.
All right. Thank you very much, Adrien. Now that you're talking about 5 million, probably someone wants to understand, is the 5 million applicable to whatever unit? Because I understand different units go for different prices, and that's dependent on maybe how many bedrooms or how big the unit is. Is that for only the 90 million, or that the 5 million, deposit, or does it apply to anybody as long as you're getting a plan with you?
The 5 million applies to whether it's a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom, or a 3-bedroom apartment. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so I know that we do get a plan. I don't know if Brian can hear me now, but I would want Brian to take us through our payment plan. Brian, yes, Brian actually is online with us. Brian, tell us, after somebody has booked with their 5 million, and I know there's usually an agreement, what's usually the payment plan?
Sorry. Yes. About that?
Our payment plan is quite.
If I got you right, you asked about.
I think Brian is having a problem
with the network. All right, Adrien, let me have you on this.
Let me take it. Our payment plan is quite flexible. If there are 24 months, if you've booked, and then you've been paying and paying and paying, but it so happens that the 24 months have elapsed and you've not yet finished, we don't take away the apartment. We call you, we sit you down, and then we get another payment plan for you, and it is still interest-free. In case where there are clients who book, and from the word go, we are aware that it's a mortgage. In case it reaches the point where the mortgage is needed, then we start the mortgage process for you. You only go to the bank when they need you, but we do everything for you. It falls on us. Then we also have the home loan, where someone can take a home loan instead of doing the mortgage. The home loan is a shorter payment period compared to the mortgage when it comes from the bank.
All right.
But all in all, self-financing is what we would encourage, because it's interest-free. So we encourage clients to do the self-finance.
All right, thank you very much, Adrien. I know earlier on in our discussion, I had you talk about the amenities. Brian, kindly, because I would want to have you on this one. What are the amenities, that Universal offers? I get a unit. Does it stop at just having a unit? I've had Adrian talk about swimming pools and, stuff like that, and the gym. Is there anything more away from the swimming pools and the gym, especially for people like Smart who are not comfortable with, with the gyms and the swimming pools? So what's the other advantage of him, having a unit with you? Let's talk amenities, Brian.
Yes, among the amenities we have kids play areas. So if you have your kids, if you have your family, 2 kids, 3 kids, whatever the number is, we have them, we accommodate them. Then for some of our projects like Pigeon Residence in Muyenga, it has a cinema hall. So you don't have to move out to go to a cinema theater. This all finds you in the comfort of your home, just right outside your doorsteps. So yeah, it comes with a lift service as well, 24-hour lift service. So you don't have really to do that first workouts of going upstairs and so on. Yes, in addition to the swimming pools and others that Adrian talked about.
Wow. And maybe Brian, one more time. There's somebody who feels from the time they left university, they've been so much into particular places. And it ends up catching up with us, That's why you find someone saying, I can't stay in Kisasi, but I can stay in Bunga. I've been in Bunga my entire life. That's my place. Maybe if you could quickly run us through the places where we are having these projects happening, so someone can be acquainted with the knowledge of, if they want to make a choice of where to go, they know where, the units are being put up. Just quickly.
We have right from the high end to the lower end of Muntu Wawansi. We have properties in areas of Chireka. We have in Nigeria, we have in Nalia, we have in Kololo, we have in Muyenga, Bukasa. Yes, that's what we have. We have in actually Chira as well. So we have all people accommodated.
Oh, wow. My friend Smart here tells me he's so much into Nansana and he brands himself as Omuntu Wawansi. So Adrian and Brian, please, if you in your considerations, let's put Nansana into consideration, if it is very possible.
It's very possible. And Nansana and Nigeria, we prefer they should come to Nigeria, really. Let them shift from Nansana to Nigeria.
He's had
rounding off to the nearest,
the nearest N. All right.
So that they come nearer to town.
It's very okay. I'll pass on that information to him. And finally, there's always that one reason. You see, sometimes I talk about Next Radio because I know Next Radio best. I mean, because I know it's the only radio that is audio-visual, plays your best music, gives you the vibe. Zekiza is coming up next. We celebrate Ugandan music. I also want to understand that you that are a part of affordable housing, you have the better language to talk to our people and explain to them why they should invest with universal affordable housing, especially in this pandemic. Why would you advise one to invest?
First of all, we are not part of affordable housing. We are affordable housing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And why they should choose Universal, the locations we have in Nigeria, Nalia, Kololo, Muyenga. So someone has a lot to choose. Someone has at least 4 areas to choose from, different projects, about 6 or 8 projects to choose from in these areas. Then we have the pricing. I think right now there is no developer offering an apartment for as low as 90 million apart from Universal. Then our locations are also good. They are usually near the road, so you don't have to spend a lot of transport to go and shop, because the locations are usually near the supermarket, petrol stations, markets, the local markets where you can go and just walk and get yourself some tomatoes. Then also, with giving you all that, we're also giving you the really good modern amenities. In this period where you can't go out to gym, you imagine having the gym just downstairs. Just get into the elevator, go down the gym. You're not even going to pay, so you're saving also. You're also saving to use the swimming pool. You don't have to pay to access it. Then there's also security. You also get a condominium Milo title on top of that. And you also don't have to worry really about the rent anymore once you get into affordable housing.
Makes a lot of sense. Thank you very much, Adrien. Thank you very much, Brian. I want to believe and understand that you, the listener that has been with us, so if you're just joining us, there's so much more that you can get from this. Before I can I can allow, Brian to leave. Just quickly, Brian, if you could remind us, if I know we're in the world that so much depends on social media, if I wanted to get in touch with affordable housing, what's the easiest and quickest way? On my phone.
One, visit our website, www.affordablehousing.ug. It has a variety. Over there, all information about us is there. Two, you can visit our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, name it. We are at Affordable Housing UG. Affordable Housing UG.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Brian. And for you, Adrien, in the next hour, next radio, we do something called Next Zikiza. This is where we celebrate Ugandan music, Ugandan talent. In just a quick one, in about 3 seconds, who is your favorite Ugandan artist?
Right now, I think it's between Shiba and Irene Nywaji.
All right, a mix-up of names. Shiba, Karungi, and Winnie Nywaji.
Yeah, Winnie.
And Brian, your favorite Ugandan artist? The Vixen.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. Stick around. In the next hour, we'll be celebrating Ugandan music, and maybe once in a while, you could always check on us and, enjoy the vibes every single day. It's been a pleasure having you, Adrien and Brian. Thank you so much, and I am looking forward to stepping into office anytime from now, giving you a call. I need to get my own space as well. I need to have my own home, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not yet decided on which project I will take, but just be rest assured I'm coming through anytime from now.
All right, speaking about the call, do you know the numbers you're going to call?
Please, if you could, me I know, but for the good of our listener out there, give them the numbers.
075 78 78 443.
If you could say that one more time.
075 78 78 443.
I do hope you did save that number. Give them a call anytime from now. It's 24-hour service. They will be able to respond to any of your questions. Keep that hope alive. You could have your own home in the best of affordability, in the best of places. And yes, why if not? I mean, it's very possible and it's very affordable. Big shout out to you, Universal Housing and Affordable Housing. Thank you so much.